All right, finally getting back on this 7.3. We had a few other things come up in the shop. We had an old DT 466. We had to do a turbo and some injectors on. We had a Volkswagen. The engine fell out. Had a bunch of other little breakdowns throughout the neighborhood here. But yeah, I think this one actually turned out real good. In the last video, we were discussing about putting a bus engine in this thing, which we inevitably did. So yeah, it was a real low K260 kilometer engine. It ran really good. Everything seemed awesome on it. Compression tested well. So we did the conversion. One thing that I was really hoping would work was that bus turbo, but it did not. So ended up getting a good truck turbo, which is nice because it's all wastegated, works as it should. We transferred over the fuel system wiring harness from the truck onto the original engine onto this bus engine. Changed out the oil pan, the engine mount, and oil cooler. We rebuilt the oil cooler, the manifold as well. Made sure there was no leaks in the exhaust. We haven't got to this Wabasco yet, but that thing was kind of interesting to work around. They actually put the vacuum tank and everything down underneath the bumper here. So yeah, it's a little bit dirty. Couple of little last cleanups to do. We did end up taking the front end off of this one, and that all went back together real nice. So this one, I just primed it up, and that got it to catch, so it'll probably take a little bit of cranking just to get that oil moving. There we go. Nice crisp start. That'll go away once we get all the air out of it, that long crank. Yeah, it runs like a clock, eh? Look at that, we can even see out the back of the shop. Look at that, even on a crisp, fresh start. Nothing coming out of there. That's what we like to see. Oop, watch where I'm going. That shit's on the floor for me spilling stuff. Nothing new anyways, it's dripping out. A little smudge on the windshield to take care of. Squeeze in past this hoist. That's better, eh? Much better. We put a new power steering pump on this one. There we go, we're working some air out. It's a nice fast start. Those fans always stick right away. Yeah, so yeah, you know, clean some smudges off the windshield, go over it, top up some fluids. I did change the transmission, external transmission filter, and cleaned all the lines out and everything, so I lost quite a bit of fluid there. I'll have to check that. There'll definitely be top ups and stuff like that to do. Get it on the road, get the computer to learn. Had a couple of battery cables here that were fighting me. Those are always problematic on these things. I lost a speed clip there, right? So I'll have to dig one of those up. Make sure that radiator is, well, yeah, look at the shop, like, doors closed. Smells clean. That's what we want. Yeah, so we'll throw the hood on and get this bitch out of here. And get her out on the road and go lay some rubber.